Hello everyone, my name is Carol and this is Winter Haven Wisdom, and I am here with you today to do an angel message reading for the sign of Aries. And today is Friday the 9th, the day of the new moon, so I'm sure we'll have some full moon energies in this reading. I am starting with the Elemental Oracle. Get some base energies of what's going on around you. In Aries, this could be your energy or somebody attached to you, so please don't take on energies that aren't yours. Okay, I have said my prayer and called in my spirit guides, and they will be with us during this reading. So spirit guides, what do we have for Aries around this new moon? Okay, bottom of the deck is desert and solitariness. So this is an energy of being alone, being solitary, not necessarily minding it, enjoying your alone time and peace. Okay, and I got to put my glasses on so I can see the small print numbers. And this is a 4 energy for you, Aries. Okay, next we have gravity and groundedness, and this is a 3, right? So it'd be important to stay grounded, get yourself grounded, get outside if you can, take a nice shower or bath or something like that. Do some journaling, whatever it is that connects you to earth and makes you feel safe and secure, okay? We want to stay grounded. Just making room on my desk. Then we have cleansing storms, and this is a 5. And you see here, Spirit is holding out their hand, and they're comforting you as these cleansing storms come through. So you may be dealing with a lot of different problems or chaos or something like that in your life, but this is Spirit bringing this energy in to cleanse you out, and that's a 5. So we've got 3, 4, 5 here right off the bat. We have a change in the wind, and this is a 6. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6. This is funny how they're coming out in a row. We have pressure and transformation with 8. And you can see here in this picture, there's a profile of someone and the back of their head is just blown off. They're under so much pressure to transform here. So that's a 9. And then we have marine life and richness, and this is a 5. And you can see the bottom of the ocean floor here, all that richness, abundance, enough food and space for all the different species, everybody getting along. And that is my wish for this world, that we could all just get along despite our differences, be accepting, realize that there's enough for everyone, enough land, enough space, enough love, enough money. There is enough abundance in this world for everyone to have some. We're all from the earth, made from the earth, and are part of it. We are all part of the very same ecosystem that we all came from. Honor and respect each other. Okay? And that's a 5. Okay, so to start here, you may need to ground. You may be feeling alone. You're dealing with some storms. Some richness is coming into your life. Richness as in abundance. And then we have wind of change coming in, and you feel like you're under increased pressure here to transform somehow in your life. Now we'll take Wisdom of the Oracle to get some more messages from our angels and ancestors here. Spirit Spirit, what can you show me for Aries? What do they need to know in this new Aquarius moon energy? Bottom of the deck is new life. So Aries, you may be stepping into some new opportunities in your life, some new things to come. And this is a 3. Okay. So we have a 9, and this is Treasure Island, and this is Spirit bringing in some type of an opportunity towards you, a surprise energy, like a turtle bringing in a treasure chest. What a surprise that would be. So be on the lookout for that. We have soulmates, and this is a 5. So this could indicate you having a soulmate of some kind. This can be parent-child. This can be relationship, right? Masculine, feminine, this or whatever, you know. It could be friends, right? We have all sorts of different soulmates. It could even be a pet, okay? Parent, a child. Could be anything like that. A 5. We have another 5 with no place like home. So you maybe feel like you're not at home where you are. Maybe you feel like you belong somewhere else. Maybe you want to move back home. Maybe you're away from your home right now. Maybe you're moving into a new home or moving back to a home. And this can be about being at home with yourself, loving and accepting who you are and being at home with yourself, feeling comfortable now, knowing that wherever you are, you're home because you have yourself. Okay, so that's a 5. We have milk and honey, and this is an energy of life getting just a little bit sweeter. Maybe you've been through a rough time, Aries, and life is going to start getting sweeter and more enjoyable. Coming into a good time. And then we have this energy of not for you. So something in your life, some energy is not for you. It's not about you. It's not what you're supposed to have or do. And if we have time, we'll pull on this a little more to figure out what is not for you. And maybe that will come out in the energies here as we delve a little deeper into this reading. But this comes under the same energy as change and milk and honey. Life getting sweeter. Then we have this energy of chop wood, getting done, all the little things you have to get done, taking action, right? And that's a 6. Then another 6 with a message in a bottle, and this is Spirit wanting to communicate with you. So pay attention to your dreams. Have a pad on the side of your bed, so when you wake up in the morning and you have a thought in your head, you can write it down, because it's often a message from Spirit, right? Pay attention to your dreams you're having, your intuitive hits, all right? Listen to yourself, trust your intuition, okay? And your intuition, things come in behind your eyes. That's your pineal gland, okay? It's not fear. If your stomach gets upset, that is not your intuition. Your intuition does not cause fear, okay? It's like, aha, oh yeah. You know, it's that kind of an energy when you get a message in. And that's a 6. We have building blocks, and this is a 10. So you might be growing something or doing something in your life, and it is growing. One brick at a time you're doing it, so stay faithful to it. we have yang energy, and this is masculine energy, and this is like an Ace of Pentacles here. That's a 1. Then we have somebody at a fork in the road. It's time to make a decision about something, or there soon will be, and this is a 4. That's where that solitary energy is. And last we have 7, go to the sea. And this is just an energy of going with the flow, and you must be in the flow right now, Aries, just flowing with the energies, taking care of what you got to take care of, just enjoying the journey, just flowing right along with it all. Okay, next we have the Sacred She, and this is a deck about Mother Nature and Earth. And it's really a tarot deck, but instead of using numbers, it uses words, and it often brings out a lot of good information in readings, okay? So what do we have for Aries? What energies want to come out for Aries around this new moon and what might be happening for them? Okay, we had quite a few cards come out here for you, Aries. Bottom of the deck is like a 4 of Cups energy, and someone is just frozen, right? They're just frozen. They're not taking any action or doing anything in their life. They're trying to figure out what they're doing or what they should do, and that's a 4. Okay, so these energies are broken down by the elements, so fire, water, earth, and air. And there's also a spiritual section. So I'll separate the energies that way, and then we'll review them all in that way. Okay, so a quick glance here for you, Aries, is we have good balance with the different elements. However, your spiritual connection here is the largest one, so you might be really connected with the spirit. So since you are in fire sign, we'll start with your fire energy first. We have 6, and that's triumph, and this would be like the 6 of wands, right? A victory, right? Something happened in your life that's making you feel good. You feel like you have a victory coming, or maybe you had one come. But a victory is in store for you, success in some area of your life. And that comes right under not for you. Then we have intention. And this is about setting an intention in your life. And when you set an intention, it's like an arrow. And you shoot it into the sky, right? You send it off into the universe. And then it's up to your spirit guides, the universe, the divine, the Holy Spirit, whoever you pray to take that intention and move it along for you and get it to the right place. So you can have no expectation to outcome, okay? And just trust that the universe has the best for you and that you will get the best out of this intention you set. And that's a 3. And that comes in under your new life energy. And then 8 is self-confidence. And this is like the 8 of Wands, right? And this is around communication, and it's being self-confident in communications and knowing that communication is the key to the situation, okay? How we communicate, how we talk to each other, okay? Communication is key, and your confidence, you being confident in what you believe and what you stand for and doing what you're doing is the key to the whole thing. All right, and that's an 8. 6, 7. We did not leave room for 8 here, I don't think. We did not. Is this 9? No, that's 8. We didn't leave any room for 9. How could we do that? Maybe I was giving everybody a little bit too much room here, huh? Thinking, oh, I got plenty of room, but not so fast. And then 8. Now we have room for a little bit of a 9 to sneak in there if we need it. The next energy we're going to look at is air energy. And so we're in Aquarius season, and today was the new moon in Aquarius, and I'm pulling on that energy for these angel readings. And we have what would be the 8 of Swords, and this is like blame, the energy around that. So you may be blaming yourself for some things in your life. You may be blaming other people. But really, we have to think about this energy and look at our own role in situations, right? We can't be blaming other people. And if we are mad at ourselves about something, we need to release that, right? And maybe we're blaming ourselves for something that isn't at all our fault, too. So really pay attention to this energy that might be around you, Aries, okay? This might not be yours. Somebody may be blaming you for something. Who knows? Then we have what would be like the Ace of Swords, and this is about clarity coming in. You might be getting confirmation on some things. Somebody might be contacting you to provide better information. And then a 5, and stepping into power, right? Realizing how powerful you are, okay? And that's a 5. Then we have the lovely Earth energy that's here. We have like a 4 of Pentacles, and this is about support, care, and compassion in your life. You may be a supportive, caring person, and that's a 4. Then we have a 5 with respect. So this would be like a 5 of Pentacles, and having respect for everything in life, every little thing, from elderly to small baby ducks, okay? Everything in between. We are all connected. We are all one, all right? And we need to respect each other and care for each other. Next is like the 10 of Pentacles, and this is, they call it privilege, but it's really reaching that point in life where you feel you have a good foundation, you're stable and secure, you're financially set, you have a long-term relationship. Maybe this is an energy you're working towards, Aries, and that's a 10. And then 8 of Pentacles here. This might be a work endeavor that you're in, and it's a labor of love for you. You're very passionate about it. You're going at it, no holds barred. You're just moving through it, flowing with the energies and doing what you can. You're pouring your passion into this 8. And that's where that self-confidence comes in, right? Whatever passion this is. Okay, next is Dreamweaver, and this is a water energy, and this would be like a 5 of Cups. This is somebody who just wants a real love. They're tired of having a frog in a cup. They're very spiritually connected. They're very loving, caring, and compassionate. And they're looking at all the love they still have around them, even though they've gotten some frogs in a cup. So they're dreaming a new dream. So 5 is a big energy here for you, and so is an 8 right now. And the way the energies are growing, the change. 5 is about change, and 8 is about, 8 is usually around work and what we do for a living and how we feel about ourselves. And I see this blame energy. Maybe you're blaming yourself about past work situations that you need to release yourself from, or somebody around you is. And then next we have the 6 of Cups, and this is an energy here of passion, right? You may feel passion with someone, for someone, or they feel it about you. And then we have the 9 of Cups, and this card cracks me up because the 9 of Cups is like a wish come true. And here you see a little cherub on top of a big layer cake, like she's just, enjoyed herself. And indulgence, it's okay to indulge once in a while, right? It's okay to celebrate and have a good time and laugh and be silly, right? Those are all wishes come true. We all want to be happy, right? So indulge a little. It won't hurt you, Aries. That's a 9, our first 9 energy. And then all the spiritual energies. And out first is this energy of crisis. And this is a 10, 15, 16. So this is a 7. So you or someone may feel like you're in a crisis right now. And I'm actually going to look this energy up in the book. It very rarely comes out, and I'm not all that familiar with it. And I'll want to represent it properly for you, Aries. Looks like someone's coffee cup is overflowing there and piping hot, right? Or maybe the coffee is too hot to drink. It's such an explosive situation. Okay. Life always manages to present situations that throw us off balance. Whether critical events depends upon the ability to respond with equanimity rather than react out of habit or fear. Becoming aware of our impulsive reactions makes space for acceptance of what is. In this way, the belief that balance depends upon the rightness of the external disappears in the light of self-awareness. Well, I can speak to this a little. I think when we are emotionally balanced, we can handle almost any situation that comes into our life. And I've talked about this before. I don't know if you've ever heard me speak of it, but when I wasn't healed, I was made more reactive. When something happened to me, I would feel victimized. I would feel like life was just throwing it to me. I would think people were doing things to me until I really got a hold of my own fragility in my life and how I was responding to situations. And this was after a dark period in my life, a difficult divorce, a career, a 23-year career. My position was eliminated after 23 years and some financial restraints within a company, and I had just attached so much of who I was out in that world. Followed by this nasty, nasty divorce, separation from my children who didn't want to have anything to do with me because of the divorce. Then I heal from that. I take a little change in direction. I go through an internship. I take national exams. I take on another job. COVID hits. My ex-husband passes away. 2 months later, my mother passes away, and I had been caring for her for 5 years. She had Lewy body dementia. And on the day after she died, my long-term boyfriend broke up with me, ended the relationship the very next day. So yeah, I was pretty broken. I was pretty, life had just, it was one thing after another, and my mother's death and that incident happening just threw me down really into, you know, a death and a rebirth, absolutely. And you learn, though. I learned so much about myself through these situations that I went through. You know, I recovered from that. I went on. I had a new job. I did it for a year, and it was the most miserable experience of my life professionally. I have never run into people that were like that, just mean-spirited. And as much as I tried to shine my light and all of those kinds of things, it just wasn't working. It wasn't where I was supposed to be. And that's how I ended up doing readings. Anyways, my point in mentioning that is that half the time, the things that happen to us are not personal attacks on us. They're other people's issues, right? You know, we take them personally. And, you know, I felt so rejected from the company that I worked for that I couldn't even look at their social posts. Like, it would trigger me till I really healed from it. And it was only been maybe like in the last year that I can look at a post on Facebook about this company and not be bitter or angry about it, especially when it's in reference to programs I started or invented or things I did, right? My successes at the company are being highlighted and other people are getting credit for them, and it, whatever. I know the truth, and that's all that matters to me. I don't care what other people think about situations anymore. I care about what I think about situations, and that's what you have to do. You can't let things like that bother you. You are not your job, no matter what you think about it. You are not. And if you think people care about you, they only care about you for as long as they need you. And when a cut is made, it's done. They're not thinking about you a minute later. They're not. There's no real loyalty in the world. A job is a job. And I gave so much of myself and who I was and wrapped so much of my identity into that job that when I lost the job, I didn't know who I was or what I was about or anything, because I didn't know how to define myself without that title. And now I can happily and easily define myself without that title. So I'm telling you all of this because the way you respond to these situations is how much quicker you get past them and through them. So if you're going through some kind of crisis right now, Aries, keep your composure, right? And just power through the energy. You can do it. And it's so much easier when you take that pressure off. And if you're blowing the back of your head off right now because you feel like you're under so much pressure, you have a choice. You really can walk away from it. You really can set it down and move on in life. So there's that crisis energy. And that is a 5. That is a 6 energy. No, 10, 15, 16, 7. And I apologize, a 7. Okay. And the next energy we have is 10, 11, 12, 13, a 4. And this is transitioning. And this is like a death and a rebirth of a situation. This could be death and rebirth of you, Aries. This could be death and rebirth of some type of a relationship or resituation in your life. And this is a 3. Then Aries, we have 5, another 7, and it's a turning point. This might be a turning point in a relationship, a turning point in your life, in your professional situation, in your living situation, in your income situation. Something is changing for you here, and I think it's going to bring in some happiness, some passion into your life. And next we have a 4 energy, and this is about divine timing, that the divine has its own order on how things work, and when the time is right, you'll know it. Divine order, 4. And next is a 7 energy, and somebody's waking up. They're coming alive again. They're ready to get down out of this hanged man energy. Then we have Mother Nature, and this is a 3, I think. Yep, this is a 3. This is the cover to this deck. It's like a, Mother Nature there with all the elements and animals around her. It's a beautiful energy. 3. And then 0, the Phoenix rising. So somebody's with a new beginning. This is a 0. It's like the Fool energy here. And then we have Wisdom Keeper, and this is a 5. And maybe Aries, like me, all the things you've been through, you've developed quite a bit of wisdom in your life. Rely on that wisdom. It will guide you into your future, the things you learn about yourself, your family, and all of that. That is wisdom. That is unique and special to you, and it will guide you into your life, okay? Through your life. And it could help other people too, younger people in your family, as you share your wisdom and you pass it down to other generations. Okay. Oh, that was a big talk about crisis, but I really wanted to try and put it into perspective for you, and all the control you really have around how you respond to it by staying grounded and balanced about the things that are kind of come in your life, and not worrying about the storm so much, right? And again, Aries, if this isn't your energy, this could be somebody attached to you. So be careful and don't take on energies that aren't yours, okay? If you're a cross watcher here or something like that. All right, what are we going to get to next? Let's look at our soul's purpose. This is our cosmic journey. And it's a spiritual energy, so let's see what comes out for you, Aries. Okay, bottom of the deck, Aries, is how can this be a wonderful, wonderful, a win-win? And that's a 7 energy, right? Think about it. How can you both win in a situation, or how can more than just you win in a situation? However, this might be coming in for you. Then we have out of the mess comes elegant order, and this is a 2. So if you've been through a really chaotic time with these storms and this crisis, I think some elegant order, some change is coming in here that is going to make a real difference for you, Aries. And that's a 2 energy, and that's our first 2 here today. Next is fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. So this is a 6, and this is spirit recognizing that you may have some desires to to help the general collective, to look at people in the world and want to do your part to help others. And they're here to say, hey, we're willing to work with you, okay? So just let us know what you want to do. We're going to support you. And that's a 6. Each evolutionary turns requires you to give up who you think you are, right? And I kind of talked about that just with my work situation, how I threw so much of myself, you know, into this job and this career I had. And I really felt wholeheartedly that I belonged where I was working. I had built, you know, I was with this company from nearly the very beginning, and went through a lot and made a lot happen in a place. And I've now learned I will never attach my identity to a job or a title again in my life, because it's not who I am, it's just the job I do. Okay, so you need to remember that too. And each time we go through one of these things, right, we're first a child, and maybe we're a daughter or a son, right? And then maybe we're a college student, and then maybe we're a worker, and then maybe we get married, and then we become a parent, and then our parents become grandparents, right? And then our parent passes away and we're no longer a daughter. We get divorced, we're no longer a wife, right? You lose your job and you're no longer an employee. There's lots of different cycles, and we have to change and grow in each of those situations. Life changes, and you may be at one of those points right now. And that's an 11 card. And next is 9, cut away what is no longer needed for you. So it's time to release some things that you just don't need anymore, you know, fears or worries. Next is Galactic Grandmother, and this is just letting you know that your grandmother's energy is protecting you right now, Aries. They're guiding you. Okay, so they want to communicate with you, so pay attention to your dreams and your intuitive hits. Spirit is trying to communicate with you. Pay attention to your surroundings when you're outside, because you can get messages out in the world, okay? Lots of different things. So that's nice to know that you have an ancestor here protecting you, and that's a 5. And next is a 3. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity, okay? Take a real good look at yourself, you know? Really look at yourself. Take the blinders off. Take the makeup off. Pull your hair back. And really look at yourself. And realize that you are a divine being, and you are perfectly imperfect the exact way that you are, okay? Nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. You are perfectly imperfect. Stop. If you're talking to yourself in a negative way, please stop doing that, okay? It lowers your vibration, and you want to stay high vibing, right? We want to welcome in all the abundance of the world, and we can if we're in a negative vibe. Okay, next we have our spirit animals, and I love the messages that come out with these cards. They always seem to be the exact right thing that you need to hear in a very simple way. What do we have for Aries spirits? What does Aries need to know? Okay. Bottom of the deck is Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold, Aries. That's what you are, though, Aries. You're a fire sign. You are fearless and bold. And that's a 4. Wow, we have a lot of spirit animals here for you. You must be spiritually aligned with nature. Okay, first we have another 1. Wow, you've got 3 aces out here, Aries. Ant spirit, time to collaborate, right? It's time together to come together and work with somebody. Maybe somebody has your missing puzzle piece, huh? Sniper spirit, be playful, have a playful energy, right? Be silly. Don't be so serious all the time. We don't have to be so serious all the time. We can let loose and have some fun. Moth spirit, surrender now, right? This is a 4, and it's time to just surrender. Whatever you're worried about, Aries, whatever you're concerned about, just throw it all up to Spirit. Trust there's a divine plan for you and that everything is going to work out exactly the way it's meant to. That's a 3. Then we have wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. 6 and 7 this is a 4. And there's a wolf. So we were talking about wisdom, all the experiences we've been through, right? This crisis and storm energy is in staying grounded, and the pressure you're feeling, that can all, this is all part of the wisdom you're amassing in your life, right? And turn that knowledge right into wisdom for yourself. Next, we have butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. So Aries, you're probably going through a huge transformation in your life. And you're coming out the butterfly here. And that's an 11. We have turtle spirit with slow and steady wins the race. And this is an 8. And maybe this is around the work you do. Slow and steady progress is better than no progress, right? Or no action. So just keep going, Aries. Keep going with that labor of love you have. Then we have 4, which is mouse spirit. Tend to the small things. Pay attention to all the little details in life, all the small things you have to do. Okay? You don't want anything to pop up and sabotage you, right? Bobcat spirit, life is a mystery, right? And I like to think about life as a mystery. You know, I'm on this path here doing these readings, and I never know what's going to happen from one day to the next. I never know what reading is going to be a hit and which one isn't, and that's all up to Spirit, and I leave that up to Spirit. I have no expectation. If one person watches this and gets a message, and my intention is that everybody gets the message they need when they watch it. So, life is a mystery. On this journey, it certainly has been a mystery to figure it all out. Brown bear spirit, take time out. 9. It's okay to take time out and rest and indulge a little and have a little fun. Like I missed yesterday. I wasn't able to get any readings done. I had a busy day. There were other things I had to attend to in my life, and I just freed myself from the guilt I was feeling, right? Because I wasn't out here doing a reading. But let's face it, we all have lives, and some days, we just can't get to all the things we want to get to, and we have to prioritize. And I had to take a time out. It's funny. Wheel spirit, trust the great mystery. And that's an 11. You have 11, 11, 11 here now. And squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. And this is a 3 energy. It's also a 57. Okay, so believe in yourself. All right, and the last energy we're going to look at before we sum everything up is the messages from your angels and ancestors. What do you have to tell Aries, please? Okay, the ancestors have something to say to you here, Aries. They have something to say to you. I should have known that when that grandmother came out. Okay. Well, bottom of the deck is snake, shed old snake, shed old skin, right? You know how snakes, when they shed their skin, right, all the time. It's time for a new cycle, right? And maybe that's what you're headed to here, a new cycle in life. We have Sky Father, trust in the unknown, right? And yeah, I'm learning to trust in the unknown, and we have to. So much of life is unknown. And it's sometimes funny because we can enter into so many situations where we don't know the end, right? We take a new job, we never know how it's going to end. We can get married and never know that the marriage is going to end, right? We can buy a home and think we're going to love it and end up hating it, the location. We can pick a college and find out it's not the college for us, right? And we never worry about any of that when we go into those situations. Yet other times, oh, we are so fearful of everything, right? We are, like, if we don't know how something's going to go, we're not getting involved in it, right? But other times we do it without a question. So have faith in the unknown. Don't fear the unknown like you do. And anyways, you have survived 100% of the things you've been through. Think about it. You really have. And we overthink and make things worse than they ever really truly are. And this is a message from Spirit. Right now with this new moon energy, pay attention to the intuitive hits you get. And your intuition comes in behind your eyes with your pineal gland, not in your head. It doesn't come from your belly. If your stomach gets upset, it is not your intuition, okay? It's a quiet voice that comes into you in a calm way. It's nothing to fear ever. You might be getting some intuitive hits about things. She-wolf, unleash the wild within. So Aries, is there something just raging inside of you to come out in a good way, a passionate way? We have passion down here. Are you just waiting to release? Then we have Stargazer, set your sights higher. Are you playing too small? Are you viewing yourself in too small? Do you not see your wonderfulness and what you can actually accomplish in your life? Set your sights higher, Aries. Reach for the stars. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. What can you do to create some more abundance in your life? How can you trade a skill or some knowledge? High Priest, intend and create, right? That's what I'm doing here. I'm setting intentions and I'm creating work. And then it's up to Spirit. What happens from here? Knight, be brave and honest. Oh, we have to be brave in this world and we have to be willing to take risks. Okay? Be honest in your activities, in your intentions and things like that. And last is Hunter, track down your fears and desires, right? Face your fear and go after what you want. That's simple. The ancestors keep it simple, don't they? Okay, now we're going to review all of the energies except these because we just went through them, okay? And they don't have numbers, so they're their own category, like the spiritual energies. So, Fool energy here, Aries. This is the Phoenix rising, right? There's an opportunity here. Then you have 3 aces, an opportunity to collaborate, clarity coming in, and an opportunity of some kind. Your only 2 order card is out of the mess comes elegant order. You have this big 3 energy. And we have gravity and groundedness, right? Doing whatever you can to get yourself grounded. You're in this new life energy. You have set your intentions and Spirit is doing the work with them. You're going through a death and a rebirth, Aries. You're connected to Mother Nature. Really polish the mirror you look at yourself in and see your beauty, see your value, see your worth, see your perfectly imperfect self. Surrender to the divine. Believe in yourself, squirrel spirit. Squirrel spirit. Then we have desert with solitariness. You may be spending a lot of time on your own right now. Maybe you're enjoying it. Maybe you're feeling lonely. Check in on that. You're at a fork in the road. Some energy connected to you is frozen. Maybe they're waking up over here. You're a compassionate, caring person. Supportive energy around you. You're in some divine timing right now, playing out. Be bold and fearless in whatever you're doing. Turn your knowledge into wisdom. And take care of the small things in life. You know, like running errands, paying bills, you know, grocery shopping. You know, take care of all that small stuff in your life. Be practical. Storms are coming in, cleansing your energy. Abundance is coming in with the richness of life. You have a soulmate connection here. You have no place like home. You might be thinking about moving. Somebody may think of you as home. You may think of someone as home. This could be a new home purchase. This could be being at home with yourself. Power, stepping into power. Respect, having respect for everyone and everything on this planet. Realizing that no one thing is greater or more important than another. This is the Five of Cups, and you may have experienced more than one frog in a cup, but you have all this love and compassion around you, and you know it, and you savor it. We have the Wisdom Keeper, and this is, you know, you've been through a lot, and you do hold wisdom in you, and you keep it, and you let it guide you. And you have an ancestor, and your galactic grandmother is guiding you and supporting you right now. Don't hesitate to reach out and talk to them, okay? Then our 6 energies. A change is in the wind. You're going into a time of milk and honey. Something is not for you, and only you will know what that is, Aries, and that will be different for all the different Aries that watch you. Maybe you need to release something here. This energy of blame, maybe that having that energy is not for you. You have a triumph coming in. You have some passion around you. Spirit knows you have something important you want to do in this world, and they're going to support you. And Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. Have a playful energy. Keep your vibe high. Next, we have chop wood. You know, get to all the tasks that are going to help you in life. Expect some messages from Spirit. They are trying to communicate with you. You may be in a crisis of some time. Just stay calm and centered and grounded, balanced, and you can handle it. There's a turning point in a connection, a turning point in your life, this crossroads energy. Something is changing up for you so things can be nicer in your life. Someone's waking up here with this Hanged Man energy. And how can this be a win-win? How can we come together and make it work for both of us, right? Because there is a way. And we have somebody here, you must be flowing with the energies, Aries. Then we have our 8 energy with feeling this pressure right around work. Spirit is bringing in some sort of help for you here. Your self-confidence is the key, right, to your success. Maybe this is the energy that's not for you, this blame energy, maybe the way you're blaming yourself, Aries. Your labor of love, you're really passionate about it and you work hard on it. Slow progress is better than no progress, slow and steady. And life is a mystery, right? Make it a mystery and just enjoy the journey. Next is the 9 energy with a little bit of indulgence and having fun, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's like a 9 of cups. And then this energy is saying, take some time out. It's okay to have fun. And cut away what's no longer needed for you, Aries. Let go of the dead wood in your life. And then we have this building block energy at 10. Whatever you're doing is growing, 1 brick at a time. And you're trying to get to your 8 of Pentacles, to your long-term commitments, to success and happiness, financial security, love. Okay, you're working towards that, and that's clear. Then we have our 11, 11, 11 energy here. You have each evolutionary turn. We become a whole new person. We have to give up somebody. You're going through a transformation. And trust the great mystery, another 11. So 11, 11 here. So your numbers to pay attention to here, I would say 8, 5, 7, and 3. And 1. You've got 4 ones, and you've got 11, 11, 11 here. You've got 7, 7, 7. You've got 3, 3, 3. You have 10, 10, 10. Nope, not 10, 10. 9, 9, 9. Lots of 8s. 7, 7, 7. 6, 6, 6. 5, 5, 5. 3, 3, 3. 4 ones. You have all the aces. All right, let's get Sacred Forest and see if we can't send you away with some positive energies. All right, Spirit Guides, what can we show Aries? What's higher level energies here at play for them following this new moon? Aries, please, Spirit. What do you have for Aries? Aries. 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 Okay, Aries, I think we got everything out. Bottom of the deck is Enchanted Fern Grotto, and this is about coming into refuge with all your spirit guides, out into nature, whatever this kind of energy is for you, where you just feel safe and protected and at peace in your life, okay? All right, let's run through what we have here for you. Okay, these energies are pretty similar to what Pisces had. We have the Phoenix rising with a transformation here. Okay, and that came out in a couple of places, right? That Fool energy here, the 0, was the Phoenix rising. Pegasus transcending, flying above all these negative energies. Thicket of Thorns, and then it's this being this unknown, uncertain situation in your life. Owl spirit, wisdom, and you're a wise person here. Meandering pathway and just going with the flow wherever it takes you, right, Aries? Bluebird spirit with happiness. Some happiness is coming in here. Expansion, maybe around your work situation here that you're so passionate about. And bear spirit with healing. Some healing going on here for someone. Okay. So lots of opportunity here, Aries, for you. I think professional opportunities are coming in. Maybe something around a relationship. Some divine timing coming in here. Okay. A lot of spirit communication here. Spirit wants to communicate with you. So do open yourself up to that kind of communication. Okay. That's the reading I have for you here today, Aries. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl with your friends and family. And yeah, I think that's it. All right, I think that wraps it up. Sending love and light out to all my Aries. And I will see you in the next reading. And thank you for supporting the channel. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.